Voting Donald Trump, baby. Voting Donald Trump, baby. Voting Donald Trump, baby.
Music in my mind singing
Trump 2024.
Okay, this one's for all the Swifties like me who are conservative. Look at this. Taylor Swift's endorsement turned more voters away from Kamala Harris than it did attract. I also think it's interesting that after she posted, hey, everyone get out and vote, do your research, that over 300,000 people visited the website. That doesn't mean that's how many people registered, but it is clear to me that Taylor Swift is finally understanding that her entire fan base isn't just liberal women who are going to be voting for Kamala Harris, and this proves it. Last week, I just posted a video saying how Kamala Harris and Taylor Swift's endorsement actually doesn't mean as much as you think it does. Celebrity endorsements mean nothing how they used to. It's not even going to move the needle if you ask me. And if you ask me, I think this is just motivating more Taylor Swift fans to start looking at the economy, look at your grocery bill, look how much your gas is, and realize Taylor Swift is still a billionaire. So do you really think that she has your best interest in mind? The answer is no. This is your sign to vote for Trump.
Is Taylor Swift's endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris for president boosting voter registration beyond Democrats' wildest dreams? Well, we know Taylor Swift made that endorsement Tuesday night already. Her post on Instagram has more than 10 million likes, and that went out to more than 284 million Instagram followers. The big news here is the direct referrals coming from that post to the voter registration site has now topped more than 330,000 visitors to that site. That was as of Wednesday at 2 p.m. And the site that she referred them to, vote.gov, says the referrals may hit 1 million by this weekend. This all according to the General Services Administration that runs the website.
Taylor Swift comes out right after in an obvious prepared endorsement. Your take on the impact and your take on the echo of it that it's got to be Kelsey too, because Harris needs a big white dude to come out for her. I don't understand the second point, not on a race basis, but I don't know who cares about Kelsey. But Taylor Swift matters. Does she matter to you?
When she comes out the night of the debate, the immediate aftermath of it, as a young woman supporting this person that is on the verge of being the first female president in United States history, you have to surmise that it's probably an incredibly profound thing to have happened. There's a fan base that she has.
Taylor Swift, until you are living paycheck to paycheck, your opinion on voting doesn't matter. There are families struggling to decide whether they need to pay rent or put food on their table for their family. Yeah. You're out flying around on your private jets every day while people are struggling to put gas in their car just so they can get to work. Please sit down and shut the fuck up.
That one long letter for all your fans already printed out 2 seconds after Kamala and Donald Trump had their debate, which only tells me you already had this written up before the debate, which also tells me that you did not have an open mind. Kamala lied to everyone on that stage. And those of us that know. Taylor, you are a billionaire. The rest of us are not. The rest of us are struggling. People can't afford homes. Some of us are losing our businesses. And if Harris gets into office, our economy is screwed. But I know that doesn't affect you because, you've got all that money, private planes. You just don't even live in that kind of world. So it really seems to me like the issue at hand here is LGBTQ rights and aborting babies. And neither one of those are affected under Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the right guy for the job. If the economy of the United States suffers, the whole world suffers, Taylor. And if the whole world suffers, there goes your job, your career, because nobody's going to be able to afford going to your concert.
I think after this post, Taylor Swift can potentially say goodbye to her stream of income coming from people who are actual Trump supporters. Taylor Swift posted a picture, her and her cat, saying that she's going to be voting for Kamala Harris. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. I'm voting for tagging Kamala Harris because she fights for their rights and causes I believe need a warrior to champion them. I think she's a steady-handed, gifted leader, and I believe we can accomplish so much more in this country if we're led by calm, not chaos. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of her running mate Tim Walz, who has been standing up for the LGBTQ plus rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. Remember who this is, Taylor Swift. Remember the influence that she has. I have done my research and I've made my choice. Your research is all yours to do, and the choice is yours to make. I also want to say, especially the first-time voters, remember that in order to vote, you have to be registered. I also find it much easier to vote early. Remember, Taylor Swift, a lot of influence. I will link where to register and find early voting dates and info in my story. Love and hope, Taylor Swift. 2 things real quick. It is your vote, but yet I'm gonna give you a link. You can go to my link and find where to vote. Interesting. Number 2, she's so impressed with Kamala Harris' selection of her running mate Tim Walz, and especially what he stands for. Because let's be honest.
Tampon Timmy! Tampon! Stolen valor! Man. Tampon in the middle of the street. I don't want your tampon, sir. I'm so sorry. I don't want your tampon. Sir, I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't need it, sir. Sir, I don't want your tampon. And we know what happened. We know you didn't pull no trigger, sir. You lied. Excuses. Coward. Why did your family endorse Trump? It's something we don't know. It's something we the people still need to we still need some more information on you, sir. Because we know that your family is not going for you. So if your family's not, they don't trust you and they're not going for you, it's something we need to know, sir. There's something about you we need to find out. Yeah. Even his mom is going for Trump. We got to figure this out with Tampon Timmy.
Honest, we don't have any bigger issues that we have to focus on in this country, do we?
So let's just talk about the fact that Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala Harris. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty appalled by this, being a huge Swiftie myself, being a huge fan of her music, her talent, her hard work ethic, all the amazing things she's accomplished. I'll still be a Swiftie. I'm not gonna not be a Swiftie because I can still like someone and not agree with everything about that person. After all, we live in a free country, right? But I am quite appalled by her recent decision to endorse Kamala Harris, who literally supports the murder of innocent babies, among many other things that are against my personal convictions as a follower of Jesus.
A few Swiftie reminders for everyone. Taylor Swift has built an entire career on her inability to choose the right man. Now she wants us to trust her to choose the next president. Yeah, no. Taylor Swift is also a billionaire. Let me remind y'all, she is not at the grocery store having to decide whether to feed her family or pay her mortgage. While she's flying her private jets all over the world, you're struggling to gas up your car and get to work. So it's no surprise that Taylor Swift is okay with 4 more years of this. A few Swiftie reminders.
Jamie Jeffries, a law student and mother in Arizona, is a huge Taylor Swift fan and also a fan of Donald Trump. She says the issues she most cares about, abortion, immigration, and the economy, align with Trump.
I'm voting Trump because we need to secure our borders, also economically. I mean, the last 4 years have been insanely hard on everybody, and it's not getting cheaper.
Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala Harris. Taylor Swift, yeah. She posts a picture of herself with her cat. Would you look at this? You can, of course. Like, you can kiss your sales to the Republican audience goodbye, Taylor. Hope you enjoyed them while you had them. I was so heartened and impressed by her selection of her running mate, Tim Walz, who has been standing up for LGBTQ rights, IVF, and a woman's right to her own body for decades. Oh my God. So this woman is fine with his plan to take custody of the children from parents who don't want them to chop off their body parts and put them in Minnesota court's custody so the body parts can be chopped off and they can be sterilized outside the custody of their parents. That's what led Taylor Swift to endorse him. Some lunatic dropped a note in my personal mailbox outside my house begging me not to boycott Taylor Swift, as though I have that power. I'm allowed to criticize Taylor Swift, and I don't give a shit who gets upset. This is disgusting. If she wants to vote Harris Walz, she can do it all she wants. But to say the reason she's doing it is because of Tim Walz's stance on LGBTQ, F you, Taylor Swift, and F all of the people who want to see these children have body parts chopped off and watch them sterilized under the age of consent, and then will ride off to their multi-gazillion-dollar mansions, never to think of them again.
I don't want to be Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala Harris, and I'm done. I don't want to be a childless cat lady like her. If you really love the cats, you wouldn't let the migrants eat them as pets. That's why I'm replacing all my stuff.
No, come on, don't pause it now. Did I pay the Wi-Fi bill? I don't think I paid the Wi-Fi bill. Oh, come on now. I thought I paid the Wi-Fi.
And the wokeness stuff.
America.
Taylor Swift just endorsed Kamala.
We admire Taylor Swift's music, but I don't think most Americans, whether they like her music or fans of hers or not, are going to be influenced by a billionaire celebrity who I think is fundamentally disconnected from the interests and the problems of most Americans. Look, when grocery prices go up by 20%, it hurts most Americans. It doesn't hurt Taylor Swift. When housing prices become unaffordable, it doesn't affect Taylor Swift or any other billionaire. It does affect middle-class Americans all over our country. And well, look,
Come on now. Come on now. God, I know those cookies are mighty awful. I know that artificial taste. I can taste it right now. That artificial taste from that icing. Throw the whole plate away. Throw the plate and the cookies away. Throw it in the dumpster. Oh man, but it's actually pretty sad, y'all, that her endorsement completely backfired and attracted more voters away from Kamala Harris. Wow. Yeah. But again, a lot of people are looking at this completely different this year, you guys. Like I told you, a lot of people are voting with their pocketbooks this year. A lot of people are upset. They seen what has taken place. They see the fake news now. They see all the brainwashing going on. They see how the last 3.5, 4 years have been. Not just for them, but for their family, for their friends, their neighbors. They see. And I told you, a celebrity nowadays isn't going to move the needle. I'll be honest with you. A celebrity isn't going to move the needle. Maybe just a tad bit, but I'll tell you. Boy, you can't make this up, y'all.
Taylor endorses Harris, left rejoices.
This was just posted online by a woman you might have heard of whose name is Taylor Swift. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election.
Taylor Swift is not just a celebrity. She actually, commands a humongous
joyless read
squad of particularly young white women.
It's not just a celebrity endorsement.
One of the biggest celebrities in the world.
The biggest celebrity in the world.
The timing on it is absolutely exquisite. The wording of it is flawless.
Kat. So it was like clockwork. After she posted, media goes crazy. She said Kamala fights for the causes and the rights that she believes in. I don't know what those are, but how do you feel about this?
I feel nothing. I just, one of these things people are all swept up in that I just can't get to be a part of. It was a great statement, whoever wrote it. Mm-hmm. It was like, this is what I believe, but do your research and you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. But I think that she was going to do this at some point, but I think she had to do it now because of Brittany Mahomes and her hugging.
Yes.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that Brittany Mahomes liked a Trump post and then now like the whole world melted down. I have never Googled Taylor Swift in my entire life. I've never spoken about her except if I have to right now for work. Still unescapable in terms of the algorithm. I have been following this feud that their fans have been having with each other over the hug, and I'm exhausted by it.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine. She felt clearly she had to do something, say something now, but we all kind of knew this was coming, right?
You know what's weird, Tyrus?
Besides this conversation?
Yes. Swifties, I don't even know where they are.
I use them to clean the floor in my kitchen.
Yes.
You clean the floor?
And they're phenomenal. They light the place up. It's amazing. It's like being in a concert. I don't know. How many extra votes does she get being just another celebrity? Which is funny because she's mainly liked by white women, so shouldn't she hate them? Because she's anti-white all the time on MSNBC, so that's got to be weird for her. But I guess whenever it's on your side, it's okay. But again, she gets one vote, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. John Smith in Mandeville, Louisiana, he's voting for Trump. Ha ha, tied her.
Yeah, I don't think this...
Like it's, right? Like, someone here voting for Trump? Oh, okay. We're up 70 votes to 1. Taylor Swift's vote is shiny and pretty. It's got sprinkles on it. It says a little cute song when you hold it close to the ear, but it still counts for 1 just like everybody else. So, yay. Write a song about it.
Okay.
What do you say, Tulsi? Are you impressed?
A lot of people
by
feel the
this
exact same way.
brave decision? A billionaire feminist lady who owns private jets coming out for a liberal presidential candidate.
Yeah.
She's going to lose some friends.
No, not shocked at all. This is them trying to turn politics and these elections around serious issues into entertainment. Again, you look at all of that attention that came from a big-time celebrity endorsement. A couple of words that popped out to me from her statement was that she has confidence in Kamala Harris because she is steady-handed and a gifted leader. So I'm going to use one of many examples to debunk that thesis. A serious issue. There are over 320,000 migrant children that Kamala Harris lost in this country, many of whom are likely being trafficked and used and abused today. If Taylor Swift is so caring and wanting a gifted leader, Kamala Harris is not her person.
You know, they really like that one. To go back to the debate, if they did as well as they thought they did, they wouldn't have had to bring out the big hammer.
Yeah.
Because this should have been her night that she showed everybody that she didn't like Trump. But it wasn't good enough. They had to say, her debate was so good, Taylor Swift's going to vote for her now. Which is, again, goes back to 6 on one hand in the other.
Loftus, speaking of in one hand. You're also a childless cat lady.
I call it feline cardboard challenged. Taylor Swift, but yes, this is how you know Kamala lost the debate. They looked around and they're like, nope, we are go for launch. Have Taylor press send now. If Taylor could, we wrote it up. It's good to go. Obviously, she speaks for the common person, and she obviously has great judge of people. It's not like she hasn't written about 600 songs about choosing the wrong dude.
Yes.
So obviously she's a great judge of character. And Taylor knows what America's going through. She's like, America, you're hurting. It'll be $1,000 to see me sing.
Yes.
So there was, the funniest part is like the picture she posted. It was like her and her cat.
Yes.
Right. So she didn't take that in Springfield. She's like,
that would have been great if the comment below was like dinner tonight.
Got cat.
We're safe. Yeah. If you want your cat to be safe, vote with me, Taylor.
All right, we got to move on. Coming up, Will Ferrell.
But, man, what do y'all think about all this, man? Comment down below. Where all my Swifties at, man? We have a lot of Swifties on the channel. I'm a Swiftie myself. Y'all know all this stuff, man. But I got to keep it real with you guys. And this is why I made this video, man. We got to be real. We got to continue to spread the truth. You know, these billionaires, these celebrities don't move any needles, man. Millions are struggling and dying. Look at the failed policies. Look at the last 5 years. You know, the 3.5 years. You know, they have failed we the people, lied. They put we the people last. Salute and love to them hardworking, tax-paying citizens out there, man. My brothers and sisters. We are fighting for a change, man. We got to save America because America isn't the same anymore, as you can see. But her stance, because of Tim Walz's, it's just ridiculous. And then his family is voting for Trump. There's still some stuff we still don't know about that tampon Timmy fella. I'm just telling y'all, man. You know, stolen valor Tim. There's still some stuff we don't know about that fella, man. But it's all coming out. It's all hitting the fan. And the choices are clear, man. The leaderships are clear, are completely different. We know what's going on, man. You know? So we encourage everybody to register and go out and vote. I love y'all. God bless you all and your families. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.